TKO Boxing with Sherry Abbasi. I am currently in Buddha Box in London, joined by boxing royalty, Mr. Amir Khan, former world champion, Mr. Billy Dib, former world champion, and current Ring Magazine and lineal WBO super lightweight champion, the takeover Teofimo Lopez. First of all, boys, I think we just shout out Rohan Sharma and Mr. Hamad over here for giving us the time at Buddha Box and facilities. What do you think of the facilities at Buddha Box?
Yeah, I mean, truly amazing. You know, world class, Mayfair. That's how we do it. We only do it big right here.
But you're not going to find anywhere like a gym like this in Mayfair. I mean, a place like this is just full of buildings, and you got a gym like this here, which is up there, was one of the best gyms out there. I mean, the people that walk through these doors here is amazing. Look, today we've got the champ here, the lenient champion, and also one of the best Ring Magazine fighters out there. In my opinion, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters. He's here today. We got to spend some time with him in the ring, on the pads. We saw what makes him special. We saw what makes him the best out there. And yeah, man, I'm very impressed.
A lot of fun, man. Definitely had a lot of fun today. Had a lot of fun with the champion.
I was just scared you might hit me. I'm like, no, never catch me, brother. I'm gonna be like, yo.
Honestly, incredible, man. The love that we've been receiving out here, and obviously Murad Hamid opening the gym up for us today, and allowing us to come in here and do what we love to do. I mean, boxing's our life. You know what I mean? And coming in here and experiencing this with Teo and with Amir, truly beautiful, man.
And Teo, your thoughts on the gym as well?
Oh my goodness, what can I say? It's just the atmosphere, everything. I mean, this you can't miss. You got to be out here. Whenever you're in London, you got to come out here. I mean, look, for me, this is now my home, and this is just, I'm grateful for it. So shout out to Buddha Box, Rohan, Murad Hamad. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much.
Nice.
This right here, and this, what can this do? This only could make us better and grow bigger.
Yeah.
And the fact that, where did it all start? In the sport that we love, boxing.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
Absolutely, and obviously for yourselves, all three of you are in town for the Ring Magazine Awards on the weekend. It's been a long time since we've seen something of that sort of level in boxing, that amount of prestige. It felt like the Oscars, the Ballon d'Or of boxing. Can you say anything about the experience you had on Saturday?
You know, I think it's like, if you think about it, it was like the Oscars of for boxing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And you had all the biggest names in boxing there. The flu's all out here. And also, I want to say a big well done to my brother here. You know what I mean?
Comeback of the year.
Comeback of the year, bro. That's no joke, because in the day, he was literally dying. He had cancer. He was finished. And he came back and fought again.
And won.
No, bro, to step in that ring again after what he went through, cancer, and it was like stage 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was deep, man.
It was really deep, and a lot of people thought he was not going to make it, but guess what? He believed in himself, and what made him get through it is boxing. Come on, bro, you know what I mean? So big respect.
His son, his family, his brother, his wife. I mean, it's just all those in contusion of one thing, and all praise be to Allah.
And honestly, I feel very happy as well being here, because I've got to see the champ as well. Obviously, I've been following the champ.
I can't believe I shared a ring with you guys today.
Listen, you're a great champion. I remember meeting Teo back in the day at the wild card. He was a little boy.
Yes.
He had a white vest on. And he must have been about, like, what, 11 then?
I was like 12, 13.
12, 13. He was young, bro. Yeah. And I remember he used to always come to the gym and work hard, and he had some championships. And you won them championships, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
And I was looking at him, and he's like, one day I'm going to be a world champion. And guess what, bro? He's done more than that. Not only won a world title, but he's become, like, Ring Magazine.
I remember
undisputed champion as well. Undisputed,
yeah.
you know.
Twice.
Let me tell you something about Teo. You know, obviously, this is the first time that I've met him. And, you know, obviously I've known Amir for a long time now. He's a very special human. But when you don't really know somebody, but then when you meet him and the type of person this guy is, man, I can say honestly from the bottom of my heart, absolute gentleman.
Yeah, give him a
honestly, listen, oh man, Prince Nassim, man, he's in the heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
without Nassim, a lot of us wouldn't be where we are today. You know, he paved the way for us, the Prince.
True that.
Prince Nassim, man, but you know, for me, getting that award at the Ring Magazine, honestly, I never expected to get it, because I knew I was up against some amazing fighters like Dubois and Nick.
You asked me the day before, and I said, Billy, your story is deep, bro. I go, you're going to win this. He's like, nah, but I don't think I'll get it. I'm like, bro, trust me. You're going to win this.
And, you know, we're sitting at the table, and Teo was, like, starting to pull back, and he's like, I'm getting ready because they're going to announce you. And I'm like, yeah. And my heart was beating so fast, you know. And then when I got up, I had to contain myself, because when they announced me as the winner, like, it was mind-blowing, because everybody stood up in the auditorium. And then I was walking, and Oscar De La Hoya is hugging me, and me hugged me, Adam Hamid, like, and everyone's like clapping, and I was truly humbled, man. And then when I got to the stage, I had to take a deep breath and contain myself, because I didn't want to fumble with that, you know, with that speech. I wanted to be able to deliver that speech, because I wanted people to know that regardless of what it is that you're going through in your life, you know, when you surrender to a higher power, anything is possible, man. And that's what I did. I surrendered myself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and through His grace and His mercy, you know, I'm here today to tell the story, man. And you know what? To go out on my own terms, because, you know, boxing's got a way of retiring people, right? Not a lot of fighters retire from the sport of boxing. They get retired from the sport of boxing.
Very true.
And, you know, for me to get the opportunity to go out on my own terms was truly special, man. And then to get this award was just like the cap off. You know what I mean? You can't beat that, because a lot of people are like, why don't you fight again? You know, you look really good and you were moving really well, but it's not about that. It's about, I got to live on my own terms and I got to do it my way. And, you know, the famous words of Frank Sinatra, that's the song that I came out to. I did it my way. And I walked out to my way. And
We love you, champ.
yeah, thank you
We
so
love you
much,
all.
man.
Thank you so much
Let's
for coming
do it,
by.
man.
I think, Billy, with your story, for example, that epitomizes what boxing is. The amount of times you can get knocked down, as long as you get back up. You got back up, like Rocky Balboa says, life will knock you down, you get back up, and you've shown that you're a true champion with or without a belt.
You wouldn't believe it, because it was actually a Rocky quote that kept me alive. Well, I'm not joking. So in the hospital room, I actually wrote, my brother wrote on the wall, "Get up, you son of a bitch, because life loves you." And if you remember the great movie Rocky 5, it says, Mickey says, "Get up, you son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you." So anytime I was feeling like I wasn't gonna make it, I'd always look up at that and be like, "Nah, I can't leave my son. I can't leave my son and my wife. They need me." You know what I mean? I need to be there to you know, to help my son. You know, and so regardless of what was happening, you know, there was days where I'm not embarrassed to say it, but I'd be peeing on myself because I couldn't make it to the toilet in time. You know what I mean? I couldn't make it to the restroom. I was sick. I'd be vomiting on myself, peeing on myself. But through Allah's mercy and His grace, I finally got there, man. It was great.
Many congratulations on obviously finishing your career on your own terms. Amir, yourself, and Teo, thank you for your time today. And just one last question for the three of you. Tyson Fury is a character, as we all know. He talks a lot. He's put out a video today saying, "I'm officially retired, blah, blah, blah. See you later."
He has. I mean, look, when a fighter makes that kind of money that he's made, why does he need to go in that ring again? Look, honestly, like, if you ain't got the love for the sport, he's made that. Look, he never needs to work again. He's left a great legacy behind. If, God forbid, he retired tomorrow, which I won't blame him that he's retired, he's made his money. He's won the titles he wanted to win. What's left?
He named his son after the prince.
Exactly.
Listen,
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Can I just say, boxing is the type of sport you don't want to play games with. If your heart's not in it, you're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? You're gonna get hurt. So for him to go out on his own terms as well, where he's healthy still. Obviously, he didn't get the win against Usyk, but you know what? The man is very wealthy. He's comfortable.
man, you're a champ.
There's no need for him to fight on if he doesn't want to. Obviously, there's a big bag out there against AJ. Who knows?
Maybe I think he should take that one though, because for a Great Britain fight, it's a massive fight. What do you think,
If I
Murad?
know a gypsy, he'll be back in a few months.
Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah. He doesn't matter. But listen, it's all about Teo. He's come back now. Teo, man, he's the man in boxing. In my opinion, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. So, who you fighting next? Who you got next? Have you got anything next?
Yeah, the world, Chico, and everything in
You want
it.
to fight anyone? See, one thing about Teo, but he's never turned anyone down. Look at his resume.
Yep.
Who he's beaten: Lomachenko, Josh Taylor, Linares. I mean, these are not good.
Coleman.
These are not
All
good
of them.
fighters. These are amazing
And
fighters.
that Australian bum too.
Yeah. So the thing is, bro. The thing is, he's not only beating good fighters, he's beating great fighters, guys who are world champions, who are pound for pound in the top rankings.
I only got 22 fights.
Nah,
And only 22 fights. I'm like,
Listen,
bro.
let me tell you something. The greatest thing about Teo is that, you know what, he suffered a setback, but guess what he did? He got back on the horse and he got back to work. And on top of that, became a world champion again. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but, you know,
Listen.
it's levels.
Listen,
It's
bro.
levels.
to this.
Me and Billy are happy saying we're two-time world champions. You're two-time Ring Magazine champion. Lineal champion. We're like, oh, bro, we're in the wrong. You really like embarrassed.
Undisputed. Like, this kid's undisputed, you know what I mean?
Twice.
And let me tell you something. The future's bright.
Nah, inshallah.
It's so bright, it's shining. You know what I mean? He's still got so much time in the sport of boxing.
bright,
Listen,
future's long,
and listen, when you're young, sometimes you make mistakes. He learned from his mistakes, and he's right. He came back and he right the wrongs. You know
All
what I mean?
all we really ever need is one time, because it was just a mistake that we did not understand.
bro, we know
But you
that.
know what I love the most? Great champions. These are future Hall of Famers right here that I'm sharing the ring with, right? And the fact that look how the humility they carry. This is for all the young ones that are watching. No matter how high you get, you always stay where you are. You stay where you are.
Stay grounded.
Stay grounded. Look at this. I
Humble.
am over the moon
Humble,
hanging with
brother.
these legacies right here. These
We
are
humble,
legends.
brothers.
Legends.
Teo, just one last question for you since you're in the UK. You know, a lot of fans online, we see you posting things, there's always questions. I know you've got a lot going on in your personal life as well. That's your own
no,
business.
That's just about to go. Look, when all that stuff goes away, I'll probably be at super featherweight.
So the fans just want to know, what can we expect from you in 2025 and what are the targets?
The biggest things possible. Fighter of the Year 2025. That's what I'm aiming for. Getting that Sugar Ray Robinson Award as well. And just at the same time, really just fighting the best, the ones that you guys want us to see. The only way I can show the world that I am the best is by facing the best. My main goal depends on Canelo and Bud, but I would love to fight Crawford as well. He is one of the top pound-for-pound fighters of this time, and I want to show the world why he's not, in my eyes.
Great. Boys, thank you for your time, and you're all champions inside the ring and outside. Thank you.